Let's also bring you up to date tonight with the latest on strikes and what's being called the winter of discontent, with so many planned, just like the late 1970s. And now we know there are more NHS strikes on the way. It can be rather confusing, all sorts of different dates, different unions. So we're going to try and make it as simple and as possible as we can for you tonight. Trade union, the GMB, are the latest to announce strike action. They've said 10,000 ambulance workers across 9 trusts in both England and Wales will walk out in a dispute over pay. And on top of that, Unison have announced that 80,000 of their members, including paramedics and 999 call handlers, have voted in favour of taking industrial action too. They're also awaiting the results of another ballot, and that will affect around 270,000 more employees. And finally, we've got the nurses' strike, which we've covered heavily here on 5 News. The Royal College of Nursing confirmed their biggest walkout in history, and that will see up to 100,000 nurses striking. The dates for that we know already. They're confirmed as the 15th and the 20th of December. Well, our reporter Layla Hayes is outside the GMB's union offices, which are in central London. Hey, Layla, really good to speak to you. So what have they said today about this decision from their members?
Well, there were very strong words from the union today. They say ambulance workers are demoralised and downtrodden. And they say after working through a global pandemic, they are now on their knees. As you say, 10,000 ambulance workers have now voted to strike across 9 trusts in England and Wales. They include paramedics, emergency care assistants and 999 call handlers. They say they don't want to strike, but they feel they have no choice.
I joined the ambulance service to go out there, serve the public and look after the public. But unfortunately, our hands are now being tied. We can't provide that service like we want to provide it because we are stuck on hospital corridors. There isn't enough staff to go out there. You know, we're already missing all of the national statistics set by the government, response times. We've got people waiting significant amount of times, once dialing 999, and this can't carry on.
Well, the Health Secretary, Steve Barclay, has responded to the unions today. He says the strikes are in nobody's best interests and the union demands are not affordable. Well, NHS workers have been offered a pay rise of around 4%, but they say with inflation at around 11%, that is in effect a real terms pay cut. And they say if the government cannot offer more, these strikes will go ahead.